90.1 is what you're listening to. You are just in time for, of course, the Locker Room, and it's brought to you by Bed King. We're not going on the studio right now. You can join the live feed. It's youtube.com/9FM. To be a part of our conversation, but leading us through conversations, as always, is the one and only Tega. She's been sleeping this morning, Tega. Good morning.
That's all right. She has a personal slave to carry her about the studio.
Good morning, Lagos.
I'm tired now.
Good morning, everybody.
You're happier than you look, you know.
I know. I added 8 kg
And
last
you're so
year.
happy.
I'm so happy. Good morning, everybody. I'm about to laugh this today, but I will save the laughing till after Kayode reads the stories and all the numbers you can contact us with. Good morning.
All right, guys, don't forget Locker Room is brought to you by Bed King, and you can be a part of our talk this morning by reaching out to us on WhatsApp 0809 That's where you can send your messages to. Also, like I mentioned on YouTube, we're streaming live at youtube.com/90public and yes, also on Twitter, please use the hashtag Locker Room 91. Now, don't forget there are 2 hours in Locker Room, so let's get talking.
All right, yeah, there are. You're going to confuse for a second, but it's okay. I understand. So we're going to be starting off with sports as we go down under. I love saying that. Where top seed Ashley Barty said Wednesday she had been working hard to make her serve a weapon. And it paid off as she raced into the Australian Open third round with another near flawless performance.
Yes, huge one for Ashley Barty. She looked like she was in a hurry to be somewhere. She finished her match in 52 minutes. That 52 minutes including the stoppages where you sit down, where you stretch. Yes, 52 minutes for everything. 6-1, 6-1. She had somewhere to be. She couldn't be bothered. But fantastic display by Ashley Barty. Where others are taking their time to get in, she started off on the Brighton. I think she just really wants to win the Australian Open. She's just done. She just wants to win this and get over with it. Playing on her home court with the few members of the crowd supporting her, because she literally started the day. She was playing the ninth session. I can guarantee you that the courts would have been fuller. But good one for Ashley Barty. She's through. For other seats though.
Wait, hold on. Back to Ashley, because of this have focus on her aim. What do you think? Any upsets that we might?
So the thing about Ashley Barty is that Ashley Barty is a little like Serena. They beat themselves on the day they lose. So if you're just looking at the way she plays, she's great. But sometimes when they lose, it comes down to her not getting her first serves in, or
And
her
then
not.
now
So
I've seen Serena break down.
So I don't know when the meltdown will come, but so far it is very far away. It's been good. But for the WTA, big names have fallen off the screen. I've already told you that Coco Gauff was beaten on the first day. Sloane Stephens was beaten by Emma Raducanu.
Emma!
Yes,
Emma.
Emma Raducanu. She was bageled in the first set. She came back to the second set, then lost the third set. Petra Kvitova also crashed out in the first round. And Angelique Kerber was beaten by Kaya Kanepi. Yes, first round. a lot of first round casualties. Sophia Kenin was also another Grand Slam champion, was also knocked out in the first round by Madison Keys. So the names have started tumbling in women's tennis. For men's tennis, the usual suspects so far still through. Rafa Nadal played this morning again. He too was in a hurry to be somewhere. Straight sets, did the little workout, and he was out of the place. Sasha Zverev is up for the ninth session alongside Naomi Osaka. So we're about to see Naomi Osaka. She's just walking out to the court. So it's soon time for that. But Sasha Zverev, let me tell you how quick his last match was. He's used to battling 5 sets. He finished his last match and then went to work out immediately. Like, it wasn't enough. The 3 sets he didn't last long enough on the court. So I think he's ready for a tougher workout again. So yeah, really, really interesting with the Australian Open. Nothing big there. Nick Kyrgios though, he also finished his first round with his cheeky and cocky attitude. Remember, he said he can beat half the tour without warming up. So he got on court. Yes, he brags like that. He can beat half the tour without warming up, and he has the talent. He just doesn't have the discipline, um, and he doesn't put in the work. And those are the most important ingredients if you want to be successful. So he gets on court against Daniel Evans, and then has some cheeky. It wasn't just the underarm serve; it was the underarm in between the leg serve.
Oh, wow.
So first of all,
Oh, see,
Daniel was confused. That was that a serve, and the thing went past him. So by the time he had time to react, he had lost the point. It was a show by Nick Kyrgios, but he will not be able to do that show in the next round because he faces Daniel Medvedev.
Oh,
Ha!
wow.
Well then, well
So if you are,
done.
so I can guarantee you, if you are not ready to work out against Medvedev, you're out. Guaranteed. And
Let's see if
Medvedev,
he'll warm up with this one.
and then they asked Medvedev in press conference, okay, so now that Novak Djokovic is not around, um, who is good you think can win the ATP? He looks at the reporter and says, well, I usually believe that the highest ranked tennis player will. Guess who the highest ranked tennis player is? Him. But he
a very
threw in Rafa
professional
Nadal's
statement.
name there just to crack a joke. But yeah, really, really interesting Australian Open going on right now. So tune in. It starts at 1 a.m. though. So if you're like me,
We'll
you-
just wait for the locker room. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, people. That's all. That's all.
Let's talk about Nigeria. So Nigeria will be out to seal a 100% record in Group D of the Total Energies Cup of
Oh,
Nations.
sorry. Before I do that, I forgot our new tradition. We have to tell them all the stories, the
Ooh,
headlines
yes,
of
yes,
all
yes.
the stories.
Should I do it? Or
Yes.
do you want to...
No,
okay.
do it so that they send in. If they have a comment, they send in ahead.
Okay,
Alright.
well, you guys already know about flawless Barty in the Australian Open. We're also going to be talking about Nigeria out to seal their 100% record in Group D. What other stories do we have? Ghana sent packing as Morocco and Senegal top their groups. And Thomas Tuchel, Chelsea are mentally and physically tired. That's what he has to say. What do you have to
Someone's
say
getting
about that?
fired. Go on.
Injuries mean Spurs must not spurn transfer window. And, we've got some news in about Pogba. What do you have to say about that? Pogba present and ready to return in 2 weeks, says Ragnick. And Rwandan referee creates Africa Cup of Nations history, the first woman to referee. So these are all the things. Oh, hold on. No story.
Yes.
How-
Story.
Missing story about Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho under consideration to become next Everton manager, but happy at Roma. So there you have it. Those are all the stories. Make sure you send your WhatsApp messages in to 0809 4440981. You can also go up on the live stream, youtube.com/smooth981fm Lagos, and leave your comment there.
All right.
Heidi always sings Lagos, so I have to pronounce Lagos.
Okay, so let's
Hashtag locker room.
hashtag locker room 9 in 1. So let's go to the stories.
Okay, so Nigeria will be out to seal a 100% record in Group D of the Total Energies Cup of Nations when they face Guinea-Bissau at the Ngara on Wednesday. That's this
So yeah.
So the interim coach says everybody in the team has a chance to play in this tournament, so the qualification secure. We'll be giving some players the opportunity to play in the next game. But he also said the scoring goals are still a problem, and he added that it's in the goal area that they have missed the lots of chances that they're not clinical enough. They've got a goal, and they missed a couple of sixes. That happened in the Sudan game.
Yeah. So basically, what he's saying is that today, get ready to see new faces, new names start. So I mean, qualification is guaranteed. Not just qualification. I think top of group is also guaranteed because Nigeria already on 6 points. Egypt is is looking for their own 6 points so that they will manage to even stay in the tournament. Guinea-Bissau has 1 point, and Sudan. I mean, they're definitely
So it looks
looking.
like it's Guinea-Bissau and Nigeria.
It looks like it looks like it's Nigeria, Egypt that is going through guaranteeing. That's if Egypt doesn't disappoint like Algeria and Ghana. So we wait to see how that one pans out. But yes, new names are going to start the tournament for Nigeria. I don't know I don't think he expects to lose this game. I think he wants the intensity to continue, and I think it's an opportunity for other new names that are given the opportunity to play, to show the coach that they are ready to be starters, that they're ready to be the main 11. So if they put an online card today is the day you should score goals, so that when they are doing substitution, for them, that's important today. But enough about Nigeria. Nigeria's already qualified. Nigeria is already through. let's talk about our rivals, and this is where we laugh. So, Ghanaians, come outside. I say, come outside right now. Oh yeah, Chokwe with the story.
Ha ha ha. Okay, so four-time champions Ghana were eliminated from AFCON on Tuesday in a stunning upset, while Morocco and Senegal won their respective groups. But it's about Ghana that we're talking about right now. But without backing up their status as pre-tournament favors, um, should I continue because I don't like the way this article is going.
Just read.
Just 2 days after Equatorial Guinea shook up the tournament by beating defending champions Algeria, equally tiny Comoros humiliated Ghana with a 3-2 win in their Group C clash in Garoua, and one of the competition's biggest surprises so far. Charlie,
So-
what do we do about this?
Charlie, I don't know what to say about this, but so prior to the start of the tournament, Comoros had already met Ghana in the qualifiers, and they'd held Ghana at home and away. So I do remember talking to a few colleagues of mine in the studio and saying to them that I'd like that Comoros should just manage to draw Ghana again. That if Ghana is on 2 points, at least they'll go out. I didn't know that Ghana were ready to shock me. I was still expecting draw. They said, Tega, your expectations are still too high. You have to bring them down. In the game, I know a lot of people said the red card affected Ghana, and if maybe Andrea Yu was on the pitch, they would have won the match. I want to say this. With Andrea Yu on the pitch, you know that he'll work hard and he'll try to get goals. But I think Ghana played even better when they were one man down and one goal down. It seemed there was a different. There was a different.
There was a little more motivation.
Yeah, there was a different urgency. It all of a sudden dawned on them that
They woke up.
guy, we're about to leave Cameroon on first flight. It's not right. So really, really tough ask for them. But Comoros presented themselves well. They took the opportunities that they had. Ghana, on the other hand, didn't create a lot of clear-cut opportunities. They did manage to come back into the game with a couple of goals, but just when they looked like they were going out to look for a winner, Comoros took advantage of their lightweight in the defense and scored the third goal.
Yeah.
So
It's games like this that now bring out the inner Shoyinka
Yes.
in journalists. So now start typing some.
it was a
beautifully
tough
descriptive
one.
articles.
It was a tough one for the Ghanaians. It hadn't been a great display at the tournament. However, it was still shocking for them to lose. I mean, think about Senegal. Senegal is through to the next round on 5 points after winning only one match by a fortuitous goal. They scored that goal in the 97th minute of a game, a penalty against Zimbabwe. That's how they went through. They didn't win any other matches. They didn't score any other goals.
So they
But
had
they're
a
through
goal
to the
scoring
next
problem
round.
like us.
So the Ghanaians probably thought if we can just sneak in to the next round, just follow the back door the same way Senegal did. Unfortunately, luck is not on everybody's side. Even Morocco yesterday, they didn't play the brightest or most brilliant football, but they were effective through to the next round. So far in this tournament, without meaning to sound biased, the Nigerians are the only team that have looked out and said that team plays well. Some people say Cameroon. Yes, Cameroon scores goals, but they equally concede a lot of goals. And so that's why I'm not confident in them. When I see Colin Fye in Cameroon defense, just standing there and looking confused all the time, and strikers running ahead of him to get goals, I'm sure that if a team with better structure faces Cameroon, they can take advantage of that and beat Cameroon. But so far, it's the Super Eagles that have looked brilliant. However, I must say this. I have seen teams look very brilliant in the group stage and go to the knockout round and lose it. And then teams look very abysmal in the group stage and then build momentum in the knockout rounds from then on and
Let's
go out
see
to
what the
win.
team
So let's
B
see how
does
it goes
first.
out.
Let's just bask in the beauty. Okay, just for a second.
So even if we
please.
just lose in the second round, right? Bask in the beauty.
We bask in the beauty.
Kayode,
for now,
you're going to
Kayode,
leave
go
this to
away.
you now.
I'm just saying.
You're going to leave
because
this
you
in.
just said teams
Security?
can look good now and then bad later. So. but away from that though, we need to go on a quick break. When we get back, we'll do some more talking. Don't forget, this is the Locker Room right here on Smooth 98.1. Plus, we see your messages up on our YouTube platform. We'll get to those messages when we get back after the break.
Hey, well,
Kayode, I swear.
messages have been coming in on WhatsApp.
Yeah, so when we come back, let's just come
Okay,
back to
so
the messages.
people,
Hello, football lovers. It's AFCON
what's it called? Just confirming that the audio is back on. We saw your messages. We have plugged and unplugged things, send us a message letting us know if it's okay for you and if you can hear Coyote now.
Oh my
Hello.
God. You don't want to hear Kayode anyways. You want Kayode is going to leave the studio
You want to
soon.
hear my predictions?
Yeah,
We don't. Alright, let's see.
Security!
Wow, people are just sending
Oh, wow.
their messages in. What's happening?
Wait, let me see Ronson.
Oh, you're checking. I thought you were putting your hand up.
Let me see Ronson's message.
Hold on.
Goals?
Sound is much better. Hey! Where's Ronson?
Oh,
First
the
one.
first one.
Tega! Oh,
3 goals from 3 match is a lot. Of
is
goals.
that
Is that
a lot of goals?
Uh-huh.
but we scored
They are
4
conceding.
goals, actually,
No.
not 3.
They are conceding a goal in every match. Is that not a lot of goals? Ronson.
Okay, this one is terrible. Where are social media posts for
This is a good one.
Twitter? Because
This
my
is
goodness, these pictures of Tega on Twitter
That's what
for
I was saying.
locker room are fire.
This one's good.
Look at her with yellow with the blue background.
I took all the pictures and I said use that. So every morning Andy will come and be choking camera in my face. Andy,
Andy,
Okonkwo.
please, come and see this picture and then see what you're doing to Tega. You now put her up against the corner like some sort of mugshot and take the picture.
Oh my god.
That's the
Ah,
pictures I gave you. I said be using that as
This
the
is a very dope picture.
Oh!
and they did a full
So you
flyer
know
for
this
you.
is you?
No, it's the twin person that I borrowed face from.
See, you don't want people like this in your life.
No.
The ones that will be saying makeup now magic. No, this is not you. It's not you.
That's not me.
It's not her. It's her twin sister with red lipstick on. Red lipstick, people.
So you see, I gave them. I said be using this flyer
Fine, okay.
every morning. You now come and arrest me.
I don't have it on the phone. It's not on the phone, guys.
Hey, Cruz. Thanks for sending your WhatsApp message in.
So let me understand this.
Cruz, because for the sake of banter, because which country is Comoros? we
We are going to get to that.
read
I
that
swear,
out.
yesterday, as soon as this, we're just talking in the studio, and I was just telling Deji, I said, Deji, motor inbound. If I said Deji, no, oh God, Deji, motor inbound. I was like, please, if we can just draw, if they can just draw for me, so that there will be peace in Africa. Because I want, so some Ghanaian journalists, they can feel like they are the it. 4-time champion. The last time they won a championship was in the 80s. Kayode wasn't born.
What do you mean by that?
Kayode was born.
Was
He
I
just
born?
looks
I
like
was
a
born in the
baby.
80s. Come on.
Kayode, what year in the 80s were you
3
born?
years older than Kayode.
What?
He's born in.
Oh, you were not even born when the last Ghana won. Oh, yeah, two of you, out of here. Outside!
You need somebody
Are you
to
ready?
read the messages.
Okay, yeah, let's read the message.
Yes, ma'am.
You should join the YouTube feed. It's very, very interesting conversations we're having right here in the studio. And we're going to take your messages now. But don't forget, we have a few more minutes. So send them to 0809-444-0981. And YouTube is youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos.
So many messages. I don't even know what to do with them, except read them. B says Ghana played their best football with the 10 men last night. They just haven't looked fluid. Whilst Adefemi Mafe says Ghana getting beaten by Comoros. I didn't see this coming. Oh, I like what you
See
did.
this
I
coming.
love what you did. That
Nice
that's
one.
called puns. We've got more in from. Hold on. Chimabi Victor, who says the Black Stars of Ghana came to this competition with little or no preparation. You will notice it with the way they played. It wasn't surprising that they're out. While for the Super Eagles, I wish them the very best.
First of all, Chimamiko, let me correct you. The Ghanaians actually at least played a friendly against Algeria to prepare for this tournament. How many friendlies did you play before this tournament? The Ghanaians prepared. They didn't just know how to cook the soup. Let's just call what it is what it is.
Ow.
They had all the preparation. They just didn't have ingredients.
And
That's
BS
all.
to your question about Tega's jacket, that is for YouTube off air. We've got more messages going over to WhatsApp.
This one here says, just for the sake of banter, Biko, which country is Comoros? This is a message from
Oh, Cruz. Oh, Cruz.
Nice one.
Gilbert, let's have with Gilbert.
Gilbert? Okay, let's go over to Gilbert's message.
Gilbert says, indeed, football times is no mathematics. There's a limit to prediction. Ghana's exit reminds me of Nigeria's absence in AFCON 2015. Did we qualify for AFCON 2015?
Let's not. Gilbert, are you Ghanaian? We'll deport you now.
Actually, I'm thinking about it. Did we
This is
qualify?
look. This is 2021. Ghana has gone home. Nigeria is still there. Let's face the focus.
Alex from Shogunle says Thomas Tuchel is definitely spot on regarding Chelsea being mentally tired. Tuchel, only forgot to put fans in front of Chelsea. Robin Abramovich rubbing his palms with a frown on his face. Question mark, question mark. We got more messages coming in. Did we take this one from Ronson before?
No, let's take Ronson's message.
Ronson says, Tega, 3 goals from 3 matches. Is that a lot of goals?
Oh God, they considered a goal in every game. There's no game that Cameroon has kept a clean sheet.
Okay, Taya from Aja saying, only Ghana's players can turn a game into UFC. Now, Ayu with his Nelly eye patch was sliding like a Shaolin soccer. You need to, oh gosh, everybody has got this CD's,
Pun going on.
Pun in their messages. You need to see this. They played abysmally throughout. Also saying Ghana losing to an island occupied by 10 outfield players and 1 goalie. I didn't see this coming. I see what you're doing here. Sela says,
we can't read in the Ghanaian accent.
that.
That's just wrong.
Come on.
Come on, man. But he says, my neighbor, who's a pastor, was very upset about Ghana being ousted yesterday. Please play a nice song to console her. Says Sele.
Ola from Oshodi says, Charlie, this Ghana team just helped boost the spirit in Niger as we will want to show we are better. I hope this will not get into the Nigerian players' head.
Oh,
I actually hope so too.
With
The Nigerians have already qualified for the next round.
No, irrespective. We might be too comfortable. But I'm just saying.
And Boston says Ghana has been served Komot Jollof from Comoros. At least my pate is coming back. We got more messages, but we also have more stories.
Yeah.
So let's move on. Now, Thomas Tuchel said Chelsea's players are tired mentally and physically after their 1-1 draw at Brighton left them with just 1 win in 7 Premier League games and 12 points adrift of leaders Manchester City. Tuchel said, we look tired because we are tired and we play against a strong, well-prepared Brighton team. If you look at our schedule, look at where we come from. We struggle with it. When you're tired mentally and physically, you have a lack of position and a lack of focus. You can see it in our game, but we know where it comes from.
Thomas Tuchel, everybody has games that they are playing back to back. You are not the only one. So yesterday they had to play one of their catch-up games against Brighton, and that game ended in a 1-1 draw. Yes, Chelsea scoring their goal and then surviving Brighton. They were literally surviving Brighton because Brighton had opportunity after opportunity to double that tally. It's not like Chelsea didn't have chances to score, but it was shocking the way Brighton was playing as if they were teams on the same level. And so for Thomas,
it's a Premier League team. They are on the same level.
They are not on the same level.
It's a Premier League team.
Yeah, the fact that they are in the same group, the same country doesn't mean they are on the same level.
I can't get over this. I really can't.
But Thomas Tuchel coming out to say that even sometimes when they get on the bus, that sometimes they're wondering where they're going. I'm like, oh God, they paid you to come and play football. What do you think is happening here? You are going to play match now. It's not like you're going to a party. How can you be asking where are you going when you get on a bus to go to a match? You're going to play ball. But he's saying that they're tired physically and mentally, and it's a rut they have to get out of, because when you signed that contract, you knew you were coming to play for Chelsea, you're coming to coach Chelsea, and you knew that Chelsea, because they're an English team, they compete in the FA Cup, they compete in the Carabao Cup, they compete in the Premier League, they compete in the Champions League. You knew those were the tournaments they were going to compete. You knew they also played in December without breaks. You also knew that there was COVID. And players also get injured. That's what you prepare for. You can't say you are mentally tired. Every team is playing games back to. You can't say that. I mean, if you say you're physically tired, I understand. Then rotate your squad because you have a deep squad. But you can't just be claiming mental tiredness just because you won Champions League last year. Come on, guy. You'll be replaced very quickly. But they need to get out of that. They need to, and maybe they should sleep today and wake up rested tomorrow, because the struggle continues. But what it means is that Chelsea, who at the beginning of the season looked like they were contending for the title, are now 12 points behind Manchester City.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm just going to chip this one in from Ibuku Kono up on YouTube. When you see Comoros, you're gonna go home. That's all, folks. That's all.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's take the next story.
Manchester United midfielder, that's Paul Pogba, is 2 weeks away from returning to action after nearly 3 months out with the right thigh injury. Now, that's interim manager Ralph Ragnick. He said this on Tuesday. He said he's physically present, he's mentally present, and I'm looking forward to having him available in 2 weeks for after the international break.
Yes, so Manchester United face Brentford today. Yes, Giants killing Brentford. Um, let's see if they are going to be able to get the goals. Because remember, they faced Aston Villa, whom they defeated in the FA Cup by 1-0 on over the weekend, and
wow.
it didn't end well for Manchester United. You know, they looked like they were flying high. They scored 2 goals, and then Coutinho came on the pitch and brought some Bayern Munich spirit. He
I
didn't
didn't
bring,
even know he
no,
had
he didn't
joined
bring
West Ham.
no, he didn't bring Barcelona spirit because that one was cursed. But so he brought his Bayern Munich spirit and got them 2 more goals. Got Aston Villa 2 goals to deny Manchester United those 2 points. But today they come against the Brentford side to play one of their play the game that they have in hand. And they're playing a Brentford side in that 17,000 capacity stadium. You know that stadium.
It's a small stadium.
Yeah, the fans are on the pitch. It's a very, it's not intimidating because it's Brentford, but it can be uncomfortable, when the other side is right in your
Just
ear.
eyeball.
Eyeball to eyeball.
You
But let's see what Ralph Ragnick can do for Paul Pogba though. Yes, they say it is his injuries that have taken him out, but I also have to say that's one guy that I also think is mentally tired. Even without the injuries, sometimes he struggles during the matches. There's no doubt or there's no questions about his talent or his skill, but sometimes his work ethic and his discipline always come into question. So he'll be ready in 2 weeks, but for tonight, Ralph Ragnick needs to do the work.
There's a rumor that Wilfred Ndidi wants to join Manchester United. Can we just put this?
There are
to rest
many
now?
rumors. And I don't deal in rumors. I deal with signed and sealed agreements.
Cool. Now, Tego, you've got like guy they took up some time, so you've got like less than a minute. What are we gonna do? Conte and Tottenham Hotspurs, or are we gonna do messages?
Okay, let's just talk about Conte and Hotspur because Tottenham Hotspur face Leicester City today. At just about the same time that Manchester United faced Brentford. But Antonio Conte is still griping about why the North London derby was postponed because Arsenal had injuries. And he's saying, look, Arsenal had 2 COVID positive tests. I had 2 COVID positive tests. Arsenal has 4 injuries. I have 4 injuries, including Son Min-hyun. And I was ready to play. Why was Arsenal not ready to play? So he's upset that the league actually postponed a match for injuries. But he has to get over that and prepare for this one against Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. Good news for him, Leicester City is not the best at King Power
May the
Stadium.
vex be with you. All right, real quick, I'll take this last message in from Oluwakemi, who says Tuchel should stop with his whining. The only reason he's whining is because of his draw with Brighton. Who sent you to draw? You forfeited the title with your own hands. And Pogba coming back is not wonderful news for anyone, not even a Manchester United fan. Pogba has been poor. He hasn't been at his best, and he struggles because he's too lazy and he isn't improving.
Yeah.
Oluwakemi,
Wow.
Calm down.
wow.
On that note,
We end the show. Oluwakemi, you had the final say. It's all right. Oh, Cruz, who's saying you owe Taga 5 minutes? We'll give it to her on YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.
I like people like this. See, they can see that you're cheating me of 5 minutes. Yeah, Cruz, I agree with you.
My friend Cruz! Don't make me come and set you out and start removing your name from the messages. You're telling us that we owe Tega 5 minutes. You sent him to us, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you owe me.
You owe Tega 5 minutes.